Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teigan and today is day 9 of the short story advent calendar, and today's story was called Parade for the Dead and Dying by Kelly Luce. Kelly is the author of the story collection 3 Scenarios in which Hannah Sasuke grows a tail, and the novel Pull Me Under, a book of the Month Club selection and one of Ellie's best books of 2016. Her work has appeared in New York Times Magazine and Chicago Tribune, Salon, O, the Oprah Magazine, the Southern Review, and other publications. She edits Electric Literature's Commuter and lives in an old gristmill in Knoxville, Tennessee. This story originally appeared in the Austin Review. This story is... these stories are all very different and very odd. This one is about a town in Florida that celebrates dying and being dead. It was first put together by... The parade was from a character called Rose Hoffman. Now Rose is this 50-something-year-old who is totally not afraid of dying and thinks it should be celebrated, the idea of dying, so they put on this parade. And that's what they do, you know, so that's basically the premise of the book. You then meet this character, Randall Windjammer-Rott, and he is one of the float drivers for the parade, and instead of turning left into a parking, I think his was acceptance, because you have denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Those were the different floats. He was driving acceptance, which had 4 dead bodies on it on surfboards. Don't ask me why. Instead of turning off like he's supposed to, he just continues driving and then like floors it out of the town, in which, you know, he seems to be a rather religious man, as he recalls an event that he witnessed in a church with this man in robes lighting candles and then going to a monk asking for donations. The monk refuses, in which he then, one in robes, then tries to steal the donations box. But I don't really understand it, rather confused. And then apparently in the story, one of the dead bodies that is on his float is a girl named Susie that Randall knew, which is why he decided to, I think the words were kidnap, abduct, theft. Not quite sure what it would be for taking a dead body, but he decides that he is the one that can only have rights to what happens to her body. Yeah, they have a past, Susie and Randall. Susie was cheating on her husband with Randall, so that's how they know each other. He's deciding where to go now. He's driving along and he's like, well, I can't go back to the town because how am I going to explain myself? What am I going to do? And as he's driving around, he's seeing these signs for different places: Miami, Tampa, I think another one. So, and then he's like, I know what I'll do. And the next thing we know, oh, by the way, just a little tidbit, Randall's an actor. Why he's driving a float, I'm not sure, but he's an actor. And that's how he met Susie, we find out. And he goes to the vendor check-in of Disneyland, because Susie loved Disneyland. He then he acts in front of the security person, lies his way into the park, finds a place to kind of park that's kind of hidden. He then carries Susie's dead body into the park, sits her on a bench, leaves her there, and then goes on teacups, and the story ends there. That's the end of the story, which is a little bit strange. It's a weird story. It was fun to read, enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the more up there stories that I've found, but it was just rather random, and I didn't understand what the point was, if there was like a hidden message that I didn't get. So I've gone on to the interview, and how would you describe your story? This is a fun story about death, by which I mean it's a story about falling in love, searching for home, and the endless effort we pour into getting what we need. I still don't understand if there is a secret message to this story, because I don't really understand what she means with the guy who kidnaps a dead body. But I mean, it was interesting, each to their own, and I don't have much else to add. Yeah, that was the story, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're staying awesome and staying safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!